and the next awesome exciting LEGO custom. We've got one done and 5 to go, so bear with us and we'll begin the next one on the list. Do 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 do. In a few short seconds we'll be live for Charmcaster. Bear in mind for all we know it could be live already. And voila. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and here again for awesome exciting LEGO Custom. And today I could turn the customs LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and of course then Charmcaster from Ben 10. And I'm going to be doing all the free versions. I'm not really going to count on the what's it called? Oh god. Part of me doesn't want to count the freaking reboot stuff, because I heard the reboot, well, I know the reboot is bad compared to its counterpart. Well, I'll just look this up to see what it looks like. I think I know. Yeah, it's technically like it's a goth chick type thing, in a way, without the black hair, it's actually white. Eesh. Oh boy. I suppose I could throw it in there at the end. Take it will. It's hard to say, because like, it's not something that you want to really take a good look at, but oh well. I'll consider it when I get to that point, if I want to do it or not. Right, so in we go to do Charmcaster. And I've always been partial to the original design. I appreciate that they brought it back in Omniverse, and they tweaked it a bit to their own little thing, but it didn't ruin the original one. Hi Decal. Alien Force is alright. It's nothing, understand, nothing too weird. It's just, when you get to the reboot, it's like, it really throws you off guard, because like it doesn't match what she's going for based on her appearance in, I don't know. But then again, you could argue that the reboot is a new universe, and that's how it is, so that probably makes the most sense out of that. Anyway, let's get on with it. Starting off with Charmcaster's hairstyle, and it's going to be mostly likely the ponytail. So, ponytail is right about there. I guess part of me, if I did do the reboot, I probably want to make sure I get that done last, or maybe not. It all depends how I feel. Well, we'll see though. But for now, the hair color is, it's hard to say. You could say it's a bit of white, some say it's a bit light grey. It looks more like a light grey in the OG series. That's what I'm going off here. Because again, she can dye her hair. And then onto the head itself. This one is going to be, of course, a young woman. So 49. I locate it. Is there any makeup in that? No, it's like a pale face. Come on. 46, 49. There we go. Pigmentation of skin. I want to say white. Yeah, it does slowly change throughout the different interpretations of it. But from the original, it looks more core white, so that's what I'm going to go off with. Eyebrows is black. Lip color, looking up closely, dark red, I'd say. That's just my personal observation. And from there, I need to go to the attachment gap, close this up. As for our chat, how are we doing so far? Can't you make Michael Scott from The Office, okay? Bear in mind some of these requests may be repeats, because I get so many requests, it's hard to keep track of what's being already on the list. The arms now, these have purple at the end. Not that I think that there's much purple tap at the end of these. If I can't find it, then I'll have to improvise. Right then, so it's gonna be straightforward then. Two-Face? Well, he has got some printing, so is that to be tolerated? Oh, okay. This will be magenta purple. Hands, of course, the white. The torso is a closed trench coat, in a way. So I want to go like Dr. Poison. Is it Dr. Poison? Well, mostly Gross is a good one too. Let me just scroll up, see what Dr. Poisonous to bring us. I kind of like that one a bit better. I just think, well, if you look at it, the line of the torso is going straight down. So this could work as well. I bet, but part of me feels like I like this one more because it has like a little belt in there too for her little satchel bag. Sorry, a satchel bag, it's more like a pocket bag or a sack. But you could also go with the Orion one there if you wanted to, so you have your option. I'll just stick with this one for me. Hit piece, this will be of course the magenta purple once again. But I should consider that we're heading to trenchcoat territory. So, try Commissioner Gordon. The leg section, at this point her legs are a mix of dark purple for the leg, and then you have the dark purple, and then you have like magenta. Unfortunately, there's no way of getting that color combo, so you have to go with the Commissioner Gordon one. This does take away from the Omniverse design, because the Omniverse design also went with the black leg there. So, oh, okay, the other difference with the Omniverse one is that she doesn't really have a trench coat per se, it's more of a, she's laying down it, so there is that difference. I need to find Commissioner Gordon then, so we're going up. Boom. And then of course, the purple color there. Moving on, personality, purple or pink, I'm saying pink. Standard health, voice 5, target module, stars. Basic speed, animation, cool, and then onto the abilities. This is where you can go as fun as you like. I don't think she can fly, because, granted, Alien Force, she might be a bit more experienced to fly, but again, if you're a magic user, just teleport. Why not? That's what I think, unless you're not advanced to do that such magic. But from what I understand, I never really saw a Charmcaster fly per se, and it's more like levitating when she flies, if she does do it. So, take what you will with that. Can you make Dwight Schwartz from The Office? Hi Batman 89. Can you make infected Batman from the Batman who last comic he's a different suit from the official one? Make White Darth Vader. That's a thing, okay. Right, so after the abilities, starting off though with the effects on this. Of course, for her magic, it impacts, purplish color there. And then the jump slam effect as well. Moving on to the rest. Tap square for the fighting. Lunge attack is going to be... Now, bear in mind, magic user. Since she's an advanced magic user, some say she surpasses her uncle. That's another thing though. If you guys want me to do Hex from Ben 10, leave a like on the video and I'll put it on the list. If you want to see Hex from Ben 10. But yeah. So I guess since she's advanced in magic, I'll be willing to give the elemental spells, like fire and ice. That's what I'd say, because she's more she really wants to, you know, be in a strong position of the magic, so I feel like she's more dedicated to her than her uncle, and in a way she's stronger than her uncle, because of how more committed she is to it. That's just my opinion on the matter. I mean, she starts off pretty weak, but she gains power over time. 4 for the beam. I guess for the heat beam it'd be a regular purple. But for this one, the square one will be the ice beam thing. And electricity is also cool to have. I'm considering all these options here because you can do different things with it. An explosive attack? I'll go with that. Moving on. Actually, I want to go back a bit to see what I can do with that. Looking at that one. Okay, that is 2 for the style. Effect 4. That's 5. Really? They're giving us the same effect. That's kind of a cop out. whatever. I guess get what you paid for. The sonar explosion there. Oh, hold up, I wanted this to be the hold square. I'm mixing my buttons up here. So tap square is the fighting, yes. Hold square is the sonar. There we go. Okay. And that. Okay, now we're getting what I wanted. Number 4. Purple. That'll work. You shall not pass. So yeah, the explosion attack, of course, is the hold square, and you can have the sonar explosion for that button. Tap circle is going to be the force field. And of course, from there you have her beam ability at the hold circle. Number 4. From what I've seen, she prefers to use both hands when it comes to it when she's trying her best, so. X button, from what I've seen. I wouldn't say hyper jump per se, but she kind of has a bit of a little glide in it. So, if I can find this right, glide, and that's going to be a 1. Which has a bit of a glide, just a little bit. Where are we at? Make Jim Halpert and Pan Beasley, also from the same show. Make Batman from the Flash movie, that's been requested. Michael Keaton's Batman, yeah, got it. But yeah, so like I said, guys, if we get a like on this video, I will be doing Hex from Ben 10 if you want to see that. I've now done the core buttons and the X, so I'm onto the skill set now. This being grapple is optional, I says it was a no. Scroll down, wall climbing I buy. Scroll down. Telekinesis is believable. Scroll down. Telekinesis believable. Beam deflection is... it depends on how strong she is at the time. Goon command, I kind of buy that, but then again she tends to prefer to work alone when she's doing her own thing, because that's how most villains are. So I'd say no on the Goon command. She could have it, but she probably would rely on it less. But then again, there was that stuff with the -10, so take what you will. Tracking. Stealth. Graffiti for the alchemy. And there we have it. Basic information. A villain character. Legion of Doom is possible because sometimes Charmcaster just join the villain teams to accomplish her personal goals. Overall, I did an alright version of Charmcaster for the original series. Meet Michael Keaton's Batman. Yeah, got it. That's been requested a lot recently. Alright, so once we've done that, we can then work our way on to doing version number 2. Tap square for the fighting, hold square is the sonar explosion I've given her. Tap circle is the shield, and you've got the beam ability there for her main magic blast. There are some crazy spells in the shows that she can do, like the transference spell and stuff like that, but just bear in mind that you can't really go that too creative with the spells. So from there we're going to move along to now I just want to look this up to see if Charmcaster can fly. I know in the original show she can't, but that doesn't mean when she's older she can learn how to fly, if that makes sense. Okay, she can fly. In Omniverse she can fly, from what I'm seeing here. So, from what I gather is that when this is like early Charmcaster, and Omniverse is a bit from the original series, but a bit later on. So at this point she can't fly, but when she gets to Omniverse she can. Since Omniverse is similar to the original, I'll move on to that one next, and then I'll get to the Alien Force one. This hair is still the same. The only thing that really changes is the facial piece on the head. Lightest brown or Caucasian? I'm gonna say Caucasian. Lip color is still the same, it's switched to more of a black though. Hands, Caucasian. And she's ditched the trench coat for like a more contained piece. So scroll up, these are going to be your blank legs black. And just change the hip piece to a generic magenta purple. And there we have it. Save. So a few subtle changes. Oh yeah, I need to add the flight now because at this point she's learned flight. Which I guess it makes more sense why she's gotten rid of the trench coat, because it might hinder you when you're flying around. X button, hyper jump, and flight. Let's see, where are we at, chat? Make Michael Scarn from the level Midnight. Make Super Soldier and Dark Claw from Asha PC and Marvel Universe. It's an official crossover from the 90s. Okay, caught up so far. Tap square for the fighting, hold square is the sonar explosion, of course. Tap circle, tactic mode. Sorry, tap circle is a shield, hold circle is the beam ability, and of course you have the hyper jump and flight right there. So now we can move along to the Alien Force design, and then it's the reboot. Flying on in position. Again, the pigmentation of the skin has changed once again, and it is now more of a washed down type of shade. Something like that, but it kind of looks a bit more depressing, so I may as well stick to the human skin. Because if you look at it, it looks something like this. So take what you will if you want to add it, if you want for an official look. Human skin if you want to, option is choice. But I'm going to stick to the official, as much as it doesn't look appealing, but it's how it is, so I'll go with it. So the light desert camo. Moving on, the facial hair is of course black, and lip color is still black. The hairstyle has now switched to more of a Wonder Woman in a way kind of design. Essentially scroll up to the bushy long hair. And the pigment, it's a bit more of a darker light grey. There is of course a additional piece for like her tiara, if you want to say that. So I need to go to accessories, I'm going to use Wonder Woman's piece for that. Then I'm going to go to the arms. These are of course switched up to sleeved arms. Top section is her skin color, lower section is black. And then they also have kind of a glove look to them too. The torso is essentially something simplistic but doable. Beast Boy in a way. Scroll up. It's like it's like reverse Beast Boy, because where the color palette is, it's more of, you know, the black is where the purple is, and the purple is where the black is, so kind of reversed in a way. So I guess I'll stick to what my original plan was with Charmcaster, and that was to use the Orion torso. Right, so there's that for you, because it has that sort of T symbol there, so it's still usable. Just looking through. There are a few other options you could have taken, but this is fine for what it is. Vixen looks good. Problem there is that the pigmentation of the skin is, you know, black, no, a black color skin, or dark brown, take what you will. Hip piece, magenta purple still, and then finally the leg section is the blank black legs there. Abilities are still the same, so save. Chat. Oof, will we make original appearance Tim Drake Robin, make Nightfall Catwoman. Hi Dylan, thank you. Can you make Batman level 2 4 or 0 skin from Batman Arkham Knight? He has gold and some. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. I got that. The full 100% version of the game where you get that suit, which essentially is that. So yeah, gotcha. Right, outside we go, showing off the next version, and then we'll move on to the reboot, and we're officially done. Bit hesitant to do the reboot because it's not really a good show, in my opinion, but might as well get out of the way with. Tap square for the fighting, hold square is the sonar explosion once again, tap circle is the shield and the beam ability, along with the hyper jump and flight. And now we're going to go ahead and do, of course, the reboot version, and we're officially done. I will make sure to look up this reboot design, which essentially is like some sort of goth type thing I got out of it. The pigmentation of skin is still the same, so at least there's that consistency. Make night Batman skin. Make it from Batman Arkham Origins. Okay. Make Indiana Jones from Dial Destiny. I was expecting that to come. Right, in position. So for this one, the hairstyle. Scroll up. You're not going to get it officially on the nose. So best thing I can do for it is the curled long hair. And it is more of a white. The head 49. Lip color still the same. Remove the tiara. From there, arms are essentially like a jacket type thing. Really dark purple. You're not going to get that official, so I'm going to say more lines of dark red because you're not going to get that official, so go the other route about it. That would be, of course, the light desert camo for the hands. The torso is a jacket piece with a black shirt, red hood, and then onto the hip piece now. Probably want to leave it in there. It's another, kind of got another dark red vibe to it. The leg section is, of course, booty legs here. Lois Lane, dark red. Right. Now at this point, she's lost her abilities for life, so I don't think she's as experienced as her teenage counterpart. This is more like a very young, childish version of Charmcaster. So stick with that wheel. Take that for what you will. So I want to make sure I remove the hyper jump and flight. Maybe keeping the glide. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with there. And then we have Charmcaster from the reboot. Not my preferred version, but it is what it is. Should I read these notes? Night Batman is a medieval version of Batman. Make Batman armor from Batman Arkham Asylum. Make Batman from Arkham Make Batman. I've already done Arkham Asylum Batman. Wait, how do I? No, I haven't. Oh yeah, I knew why, because it looks very similar to the Arkham City version. I know there are some subtle changes, with like the bat symbol, but aside from that, there's not much to do on that one. So there are some things I will do and some things I won't do, so take what you will. Tap square fighting, hold square is the sonar explosion, tap circle is the shield, hold circle is the beam, and of course she has the glide ability for trying to fly. But yeah, there we have of course Charmcaster from the Ben 10 reboot, along with the other variants that she's done throughout the generations of the show. Hope you guys enjoy how they came out. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, the good stuff, notification bell, right down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll be doing, looking at these notes again I had, I believe we're moving on to, yeah, Officer Dibble from Top Cat, then we've got Gatling from World of Quest, Colossus from Marvel, and Anna Matt from World of Quest. So look forward to those. Chat. Earth 2 Bruce Wayne, Batman skin from Batman Arkham Origins. Like Batman Earth 2 Thomas Wayne skin from Batman Arkham Knight, up to chat. Just bear in mind that some of these Batmen I may have done, so take that which you will. So I may do some of them, I may do not, so we'll see. Thank you for watching, till next time, peace out.